Hi guys, welcome to the Fight Age channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me guys. American heavyweight Jarrell Miller, after defeating Australian Lucas Browne, said he wanted to share the ring with the former champion of his weight, Briton Anthony Joshua. Also in Jarrell's field of vision was WBA Regular title holder Daniel Dubois. I want Dubois or AJ. We have unfinished business with Joshua. You know, he has to be a man and take responsibility. He can't keep his balls in his pocket. If Joshua wants a real fight, then let's do it. AJ fights with Franklin because he wants an easy victory. So Joshua, let's get started. It's time to make a decision, Miller said. It should be noted that Anthony and Jarrell Miller were supposed to fight in June 2019, but the American failed a doping control test. As you heard, the promoter of former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua told how his words training changed after he starts working under the guidance of American specialist Derrick James. I see a guy who works very hard. Yesterday, Joshua was very tired after a long camp. It's hard for me to explain the difference I saw in his camps. On the one hand, Joshua worked at the English Institute of Sports with a lot of people, using the Olympic approach and the help of scientists. On the other hand, then I visited the hall of Derrick James. It's extremely modest, but it has everything you need, and that's the main thing. I think Joshua realized everything here. Errol Spence was in the gym the day before yesterday. The other day, he also came and sparred 11 rounds, and he doesn't even have a fight. It's just hard work. It seems to me that Joshua's problem in England was that he was treated almost like a god. He didn't want it to be like this, but Joshua would come and find himself in a situation where everyone was asking, "What do you want to do, AJ?" Now they just tell him what to do. He works very hard. Joshua is ready to fight on April 1st, Hearn said. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Some time ago, a well-known promoter Eddie Hearn admitted that the former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua had lost his commercial value, and tickets for his next fight against Jermaine Franklin were selling very poorly. The CEO of Matchroom Boxing, Frank Smith, told how things are now with the sale of tickets for this fight. These are very difficult times financially, and we need to understand this. I'm sure that by April 1st we'll hear the news about the sold-out Arena O2. There will be no free space. Times are changing. Big boxing nights will sell fast, and such as this, when the fans know how the fight will end, a little slower. But the time the show starts, I'm sure we will sell out the arena, Smith said. American heavyweight Jermaine Franklin shared his expectations of a fight against the former champion of his weight, Briton Anthony Joshua. Franklin is confident that if he fails to knock out his opponent, he will win in a dominant manner. I'm comfortable and it doesn't bother me at all that I have to fight on the opponent's territory. This is nothing new to me. If I don't knock Joshua out, it will be a tough domination. I will go to him and see what he is capable of. I will try to make him make mistakes at the very beginning of the fight, Franklin said. Jermaine Franklin shared his expectations from the fight against British ex-world champion Anthony Joshua. I saw that Joshua has a little problem with fighters who are smaller than him. At times, he likes to exchange blows during the fight, so we have been thinking about it. We see different ways we can attack him. We are looking at the adjustments we need to make the fight more comfortable. If the fight doesn't end with a knockout, then it will be brutal domination. I will pounce on him and see what he will do. See if I can make him make mistakes already at the beginning of the fight, Franklin said. American heavyweight Jermaine Franklin admitted that he had studied his future rival former world champion Anthony Joshua well and hoped that he would be able to take advantage of his mistakes. Joshua has achievements for which he has received awards. He has done a lot throughout his career and achieved a lot in the boxing world. But AJ is the same person as me. I can say what his plan for the fight is because I don't know what he is going to do or what he thinks. But I hope that I can take advantage of the wounds that he has exposed in past fights. I watched a lot of boxing and watched a lot of fights with his participation. I noticed that he likes to exchange blows with fighters who are smaller than him. I was just looking at it and looking for a way to put my opponent in an uncomfortable position. I've never run away from an exchange of blows. I'm one of these guys who is really ready to fight his opponent. But also I never forget about safety. Boxing is a cruel sport, so here you need to protect yourself and you need to do it wisely, Franklin said. The famous British boxer Tony Bellew was skeptical about the potential confrontations of Fury with Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou. Fury will always want to fight Joshua because this fight will give him the biggest fee in his life. Therefore, he will always want this fight. But will there be any new achievements in boxing for Fury? Absolutely not. I've heard that a freak show he wants to put on by fighting Francis Ngannou. It would be a total mismatch. This is some kind of joke. Ngannou is a former UFC champion. It is impossible to imagine that this will happen, Bellew said. Francis Ngannou confirmed that he had been in talks with Joshua and Wilder. Former UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou wants to hold the next fight in the boxing ring and said that he was in talks with former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. My next step has to be boxing, Ngannou said. American heavyweight fighter Jermaine Franklin admitted that he sets a goal to win by knockout in the upcoming fight with the ex-champion of his weight, Briton Anthony Joshua. According to Franklin, he will do everything to implement his plan. I'm going to try to knock out AJ. There is no more beautiful way to win this fight. I respect him and respect what he has done for the sport. I respect him as a fighter, but that's in the past, Franklin said. Jermaine also reacted to the forecast of Warriors experts for their duel with Joshua, which say that the American will not last even 4 rounds. Everyone says that AJ knocks me out for 4 rounds. I want to see what it is about, Franklin said. Earlier, Jermaine said that he intends to revive boxing after defeating Joshua. Jermaine Franklin explained what victory over the former 2-time world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua means to him, and also told what he would do if he achieved a positive result in this confrontation. This victory will be of great importance for my career. This will put me on a par with other heavyweights and make me one of the best fighters in my weight. This fight means a lot to me. I'm not the kind of guy who chips away from competition. I want to bring back to boxing those exciting days when everyone fought with each other. I think that's what I'm missing right now. We will try to revive boxing, we will make good fights and return everything to the way it was before, Franklin said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.